Hey guys, what's going on? It's Ash here coming at you today in Clash Royale. Today we're going to take a look at this deck, and I'm not alone. I am joined by Noisy Boy. Noisy Boy! Welcome to the channel, man. How you doing?
Pretty good. How you doing, Ash?
I am doing great, man. How long you been playing the game? First time guest.
I've actually been playing since 2016, almost at launch.
Okay, so an OG player. I haven't had a lot of OG guests on the channel recently, so tell us a little bit about yourself, man. How long you've been playing Balloon, Freeze, and more specifically with the Giant Skeleton?
Well, I've been playing Balloon for a while, but I used to play with this deck, but with Mega Knight. And then when Mega Knight got nerfed, I kind of dropped the Mega Knight, and I switched. I was going to drop the deck completely, and then I realized that, oh, I should probably run Giant Skeleton. I should test it out because it got a buff, and then I tried it, and it's actually really good now.
Okay. Wait, so rewinding a little bit, you think Mega Knight kind of sucks now?
Yeah, it's not that good.
Yeah, I was surprised that it fell off this hard, but man, the win rate just plummeted with the card, you know?
Yeah, well, the problem was, yeah, it mostly was used for defense, and that spawn damage gave a lot of value, but when they nerfed it, it killed most of the interactions. Like, it can't kill a Magic Archer anymore. I don't think it kills Zappies anymore. It can't kill Mother Witch, so it's really hurting a lot of interactions.
Indeed. So you're going against this, like, super aggressive bait cycle deck here. What is your strategy going to be in this first match?
So I'm going to be playing pretty passive and single. I'm going to try and get this King Tower activated with the Skeleton Barrel right here.
Okay.
And then once it comes to double, I'm just going to be cycling a lot of Giant Skeletons in the back. And I'm going to be building big beatdown pushes.
Okay. So you're treating it like beatdown with a Giant Skeleton against every matchup, or is it just matchup specific?
It's pretty matchup specific. Mostly with cycle decks they're playing like this. Against beatdown and control decks, they're playing it pretty defensively, actually.
Okay. All right, we'll let you focus on this one here. Obviously, your last card that you haven't played is Freeze.
Yeah.
It seems like, are you just almost always double elixir time unless it's a perfect opportunity?
Pretty much in this matchup, yeah.
Okay, okay. So here we go, just cycling.
If I snowball that, that'll get fully countered because the Electro Dragon's there. And
that annoying Dark Goblin.
I gotta block this Dark Goblin with the Giant Skeleton. And then, okay, so I want to see what he plays. Oh, he just wastes his cannon. So I'm gonna go Lumberloon opposite lane.
Okay. So you're always waiting for that building or whatever to be wasted.
Exactly. Exactly.
He's leaking because he's nervous. He doesn't know. He doesn't have an answer. All right, he gets back to the Dark Goblin, but that might be. Oh, you freeze it. You snowball
Gotta snowball
it.
that. I'm gonna lose tower here, but it's actually pretty good that we tower traded because it's gonna be in a really good situation going into overtime. So if you execution are back here, then you could actually kill that Goblin Barrel pretty easily with it.
Okay.
So I'm just going to reload the Giant Skeleton in the back.
And I should mention, too, by the way, you got my attention only like a couple hours ago on Twitter, so we've had a short turnaround here. But you rattled off like quite a few grand challenges in a row with this deck.
Yeah.
Right.
I won 3 in a row today, and then I think I won 1 or 2 yesterday with it. I was doing really well with it.
I hope it don't curse you.
No, it's okay.
All right. So you got a Lumberjack.
I'm going to go Balloon here. I think he's going to pull to the King Tower with the cannon.
Ooh.
Oh, he's actually going to pull back, so I can support with another Giant Skeleton.
Ooh. Oh, you got a Giant Skeleton on the tower. Okay.
That Giant Skeleton Death Bomb does so much damage. Like on the King Tower.
Oh, another one!
So we're just going to freeze him. Alright, I think that's going to make it.
I hope so. Oh, the Lumberjack's helping him out. The big fella.
No, I didn't get it. I didn't get it. But... Oh, it actually did get it. I didn't expect that.
Dude.
Yeah, that was crazy.
All right, that was a good first match, Noisy Boy. You're not as noisy as I expected, man. I don't know, you know? I thought you were going to be screaming at me in the ear, you know? Okay, so early game, what are we doing here when you don't know the opponent's deck? Where you just, like, kind of just chilling and reacting, cycling?
Well, I have a really awkward hand here. Like, I have Executioner and 3 spells, so I'm just going to be forced to wait.
Okay.
And, I'm just going to play an Execution here, and I'm going to snowball that back, and that should be fully countered.
Nice job, nice job.
I'm hoping that I can get a Balloon matchup sometime in this Grand Challenge because I want to show this really cool interaction with Snowball and Balloon where you can actually pull to the King Tower for no hits if you time it well.
Okay.
And yeah, I think it would be something cool to show if I get a Balloon matchup.
I would love to see that. If not, we can friendly battle at the end.
Yeah.
And you can show us. All right, so which Lumberjack with the Ram Rider? This is interesting.
Yeah, this is pretty crazy deck.
Yeah, like who even knows?
Oh my god.
Oh.
What?
Okay.
So well, this is going to be pretty easy to kill.
Yeah.
Giant Skeleton's just going to clog the lane, and there's absolutely nothing you can do here.
So what are you doing here? Do you go in with Balloon or no?
Yeah, I think his Ram Rider might be 1 card out of cycle, if I'm correct.
I think so.
Yeah, and he gives
and
the well played.
He gives the well played, yeah.
Giant, he can't play Ram Rider into that because the bullet, he plays it anyway, and it's going to get so much damage off because of the Giant Skeleton Bomb. I'm just gonna snowball it.
Nice
And,
timing
yeah.
there.
But we get some good.
Yeah, and he froze there.
Hello.
Oh yeah, I got you. I got you.
Yeah.
We're good.
Yeah, sorry. I already explained this before. My Wi-Fi isn't doing too well, so.
You're doing great so far. At least the gameplay's there, and you've been pretty good. All right,
Yeah.
so this is interesting. He's playing freeze, I guess. Balloon? Do you think he's got to have a
No,
balloon, right?
he does not. He does not have balloon. He has a. I think it's just gonna be Ram Rider.
Okay.
I'm just gonna leak. Oh, I can actually tornado this king into the King Tower for no hits.
I believe I can.
There we go. Nice job. Nice job. You're
He
looking.
mirrors it.
Ooh.
This hero is so broken now. Like after that
I know,
buff,
right?
it is such a good card.
It's like a change
Recommend
for me to
anyone
be
use
sharing a
it.
deck that doesn't have mirror in it right now. It's just like every deck right now, I feel
All right,
like.
so I'm just gonna go execute.
Okay, so he Xy's in the back.
Yeah, I just disconnected again from the
No,
call
that's
first.
okay. Yeah, we're good. I can carry it while you're out. So nice giant skeleton bomb again. You're trying to cycle through another giant skeleton here.
Yeah, I think he's gonna try and Ram Rider with the. Oh, he's actually gonna go Mini P.E.K.K.A. So I can just snowball this. I can get a high giant skeleton here.
Yep,
And
no
this
big deal.
defense is looking pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Oh, he's gonna go Witch. And okay.
This is a weird
Gotta-
one, man.
Yeah, I'm just gonna tornado this into the Death Bomb.
Nice.
This one. Good. So we're just gonna set up with another Electro Dragon in the back. I want him to play into me because, well, he has a Ram Rider, so I'm not gonna break through if I'm not using the counter push.
Very true. Okay. Lumberjack.
Right, so I can
on
just play
Lumberjack.
Giant Skeleton in the bridge. I want to freeze this. No.
Nice. So his freeze wears off first. He gives you the well played again.
Yeah, I'm just gonna tornado all this into the Giant Skeleton. The Death Bomb should hit that stuff. And yeah, I mean the Witch survives, but it's no big deal. This thing's out of the Electro Dragon.
So you just
And
keep
he
rinse and
needs
repeat
another
here.
Witch.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if I keep doing this, I'm just gonna win in tiebreaker. He's never gonna get any damage.
Yeah, you can't just keep same landing into the giant skeleton NATO. So he tries opposite lane.
Exactly. So, if he he actually does that, which is interesting.
So do you NATO it to the giant scale? Okay.
Nope, I just snowball that, and that's taken care of. I'm gonna take a little bit of damage, but it's no big deal.
Yep. And
Execution gets some
yep.
hit him.
What do you think of
That's
the new
nice.
XE? Like, not new, but like last balance change. But what do you think? It's like
It
good
was
again?
it was a small buff, but
Yeah.
it actually made a huge difference versus lightning decks. Like let's say versus Electro Giant, you know, it used to be like one Electro Giant zap plus a lightning would kill the Executioner, but now it'll actually survive an extra zap, so it gives me more of an opportunity to NATO freeze his Electro Giants.
Makes sense. Makes sense. So he plays right into the big fella again. You NATO.
I'm just gonna snowball that stuff forward, and I want to freeze that before the Giant Skeleton dies, because Giant Skeleton Troop is actually really good now. Like it does it. I don't know how to explain it, but it is actually really good.
All right.
Like, it just
Really?
does so much damage, and it hits so fast, and it's crazy.
Yeah, you guys let me know if you've tried the new giant skeleton as well. Let us know in the comments below if you're a fan as well. So far, again, not afraid to use those defensive freezes. In terms of defensive freezes, is that a move that you use a lot?
Yeah, defensive freezes are the most underrated thing in the game. Like,
Okay, cool.
they get so much damage. They help you defend so easily. Like, there's some times where I would just automatically lose if I didn't have a defensive freeze.
Yep. And you might do it right. Okay, there it is. Boom.
Yeah.
Well played, well played, well played. Another match, another victory will be at you guys in the next one. All right, so I was going to ask you off air, but I want to ask you on air. Like, if your opponent opens up with like a lava hound or a giant in the back or something like that, do you automatically pressure opposite lane? How do you handle that?
Well, usually I'm actually pressuring same lane. Like, let's say they go Lava Hound in the back. I'm going to be playing Giant Skeleton same lane, since the Lava Hound only has like 2 ground cards usually. There's a good chance that they don't have any of them in hand. So I can usually end up forcing a lot of elixir out of them. And if they're using any other beatdown card in the deck, I'm usually playing an Executioner or an Electro Dragon same lane if I have them in hand.
Okay, so you'd rather always defend first, basically. You're not rushing, unless it's like a golem, I imagine. Or are you still...
The only time that I'm really pressuring opposite lane immediately is if I have a bad cycle, or if I know my opponent has a bad cycle.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'm just playing defensively, and I'm just playing into their push.
Okay. Makes sense to me.
So I think this guy's actually running Rascal's Bait.
Yep, looks that way.
Yeah. He
How do you
might
feel
have
about this
Snowball,
matchup?
I'm not sure. This is a weird matchup. Like, it can really go either way, because
Okay.
if they get me into a really awkward aim, they can pretty much just play aggressive the whole game, and I'll just be stuck on defense. Or if I get them into a really awkward cycle, or I get into an elixir advantage, I can keep them on defense the whole game, and I'll win. So this can really go either way. It all depends on how single goes.
How are you handling the rocket, basically just always having the giant skeleton if you can? Yeah.
With most log bait decks, I'm usually trying to bait out the rocket by either playing like an electric dragon or execution in the back, or what I'll do is I'll play like a giant skeleton in the back, and I'll build up a big push in one lane. I'll go lumberjack balloon opposite lane, and I'll try. They can't rocket both, obviously. So
True. Okay, cool. That's good strategy. All right.
So I'm just gonna snowball that. I know he has Goblin Barrel in hand, so he's gonna be playing that probably on my tower soon. Oh, he's actually gonna do that. So I'm just gonna play execution same lane, and if he Goblin Barrels, I'm gonna tornado it. That'll fully counter.
Nice.
So we're just gonna play Electric Dragon in the back. I'm gonna play Giant Skeleton a little bit higher so that way the Dark Prince doesn't splash the tower. Alright, so what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna wait till the Dark Prince charges, and then I'm gonna Lumberjack. So that way the Lumberjack doesn't take any damage. Alright, this guy's giving me a really good opportunity to go Lumberjack. And so I'm gonna take it.
Okay.
I'm just gonna let that die. The balloon actually survives with a little of HP when they rocket. So you can try and get a quick freeze off, and then that'll actually survive with like 1 HP, and it usually ends up winning me a lot of games.
Yeah. And I imagine, even though it's kind of obvious to us, I imagine some people like that aren't really good don't, like this late into the match, don't play you for freeze right away.
Exactly. Alright, so I'm just going to tornado that away again. And I'm just going to see what the... If he blocks this, I'm going to go on Electro Dragon to try and finish that. So he lets the cannon guard go. So I'm going to go with an Electro Dragon low. And I'm going to go with an Executioner kind of in the middle, so that way the Dark Prince doesn't charge once again.
Ooh.
There's the Rascals.
Yep.
So I'm going to go with the Giant Skeleton right here. This is going to walk back into the Rascals lane, and it's going to completely clog that up. He cannot push into that.
Oh, man. Yep.
Lumberjack, yeah, Lumberjack kills him.
Oh, nice.
I just need to snowball that so that that dies. So I'm just going to go balloon on top of that. That's going to force him to rocket.
He's
That's a
not
juke
rocketing.
arrow. Well, it's just, we can just
At least it killed the Prince.
Yeah,
Almost.
that's going to force something out of it. Yeah. So I can just Electro Dragon this. And if he tries to protect that more, I'll just end up snowballing it. That band is kind of annoying, but I'm just going to play a Lumberjack here. And, okay, so I want to block the bridge so that way he can't get a Goblin Barrel off. And I got to freeze that. That's getting a little scary.
You can tell you play this archetype a ton when you just know things intuitively like that.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to go Lumberjack Balloon here, because this is going to force it. If I can play really aggressive and triple, he cannot rocket cycle my tower, and this is what I'm talking about right here with that quick freeze.
1
HP Balloon always comes in clutch there.
Always.
So I'm going to put Giant Skeleton there, and he can't even pressure here, I don't think, because he has to deal with the Giant Skeleton.
Oh my god. You called it to exactly what you're going to do. Like, last second freeze. There's not enough time left. 5, 4, 3. Giant Skeleton on the tower. No big deal.
And that's game.
Dang, noisy boy. That was well played, man. I really like this deck, dude. I really like this deck. Do you want to go quick friendly battle balloon trick?
Yeah.
All right, what should I play?
Just play anything.
Just
with
play
balloon,
this
honestly.
deck? Okay.
Yeah, just play this.
And we will friendly battle. Here we go. Okay, so here we are in our friendly battle. I have my balloon ready to go. Do you want me to use it now?
Not yet. I have a really awkward cycle right now, so I need to get, I'm just going to cycle some stuff. Play into this, whatever you want.
Sure.
Oh, yeah. Also, just as, this works with Ram Rider also. You can actually do this with the Ram Rider also, and it'll actually kill it. And you'll get the King Tower activated. You might take a hit with the Ram Rider if you don't time it perfectly, but it's no big deal.
Okay.
Because, because if you don't snowball to the side, then you actually can't activate the King Tower with just a tornado off of Ram Rider. Alright, I have my stuff in hand. You can go balloon.
So I'm just gonna go balloon, like, hovering in the corner. That doesn't really matter where?
Just play it, yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so if you play your snowball right here, you push the balloon off to the side, and you pull to the king tower, and you can actually activate it for no hits.
Nice. Okay. Well played. Now you guys learned a little trick to do as well. Dude, Noisy Boy, been a great video, man. Good debut. Thanks for coming on, man.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me on the channel.
No problem. Well, we'd love to have you back, especially if you make any other changes to the deck. Really, really fun. Deck link, as always, guys, will be in the show notes below. Check out Noisy Boy's player stats and profiling, statsroyale.com. Big shout out to Bren Chong, my YouTube partner as well. Check out his information in the description below. Thank you for watching all the way till the end. And as always, take care, guys.